This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
One spring, I left my house on the Bolivar Peninsula to meet a friend for dinner in Austin. While I was driving, I kept stopping on Galveston Island at small patches of woodland and thinking to myself, if I can see just one more warbler, then I can keep this dinner appointment and not be late. I found one more warbler, and then I thought, what about one more? This feeling of wanting to see more is heightened for me with warblers because I know that, for the most part, I can only see these birds at certain times of the year, particularly during the spring when they are moving northward or in the fall when they migrate south. I'm also keenly aware that there are only so many springs and falls left in my life. I can't explain why I became obsessed with these small birds, but warblers have helped me to understand the nature of obsession. It's an interesting concept to contemplate when some behavior or object begins to dominate certain aspects of your life in such a way that you can't get enough of it. Paul Woodruff told me once that most people don't understand the notion of enough. They always want more money, more love, more friends, more property, more things. Paul's point was that it's important to recognize when you do have enough of something. I definitely have a very clear idea of what enough is in most aspects of my life, but not when it comes to warblers. I can never see enough warblers. They have brought much pleasure and richness into my life. I feel about warblers the same way Peter Matthiessen felt about shorebirds. But unlike shorebirds, which are mostly clad in shades of gray and brown, warblers are the sprightly butterflies of the bird world, as Roger Tory Peterson once wrote. They are small birds, averaging about 5 inches long, with slender, pointed bills. Many of the American wood warblers, in contrast to the European warblers, exhibit brilliant plumage and patterns. Given the beauty of warblers, it's not surprising that others share my obsession. A beautiful rendering of a magnolia warbler, one of the most strikingly plumaged warblers, graces the cover of the 2014 edition of the Sibley Guide to Birds. At High Island, on the upper Texas coast, between Galveston and the Louisiana border, there is a daily list of bird sightings posted in the information center. The left column includes only warblers, and the right column enumerates all other birds. It is interesting to note, however, that there are many people in the United States who have probably never seen a warbler, or even know what one is, despite the fact that warblers pass through their lives.